I had the feeds on. I wasn't paying attention to Twitter. Usually I'm working and I let you guys tell me when the feeds go down. But I had the feeds on, so I was like, oh, I don't really need to pay attention to Twitter. And then I had them on literally for the past like 3 hours. And then all of a sudden it like cut like it was gonna go, like it did the whole Jeffish, so like it cut for a minute and I was like, okay, here we go, I'm setting up and setting up. And then it like comes right back on 2 seconds later. And then Julia comes in the room and is like, hey, Block Buddy. And I'm like, what? What? And then you guys were like, yeah, it's over. It was over an hour ago. So I don't know if I've been sucked into some time warp. I don't know what has happened, but I apologize. I like to go live when it's down. I don't know what happened, is what I'm saying, everybody. I don't know what happened. Thanks for inviting me. Yeah, Vanessa got my soul. I think Vanessa sucked out my soul. Down with Julia. I am down with Julia. All right, well, let's talk everything because a lot happened this morning. I know. I actually had the feeds on. But first, you guys know the deal. You can see all of our content for Big Brother 17, plus these You Now shows archived over at yourrealityrecaps.com/bb17. We got live feed updates, flashback times, blogs, interviews with everybody that has already been evicted. So check all that out over on our website. And these archive shows at yourrealityrecaps.com/bb17. You Now shows. And here's the coolest part that I figured out last night, everybody. Like, they look great right here on You Now. They're super great. But when I archive them, they're kind of like not great quality. I figured out how to get the HD versions. So, and here's why you guys care, okay? You know how we had all the problems with the Gina Marie show the other day? That won't ever happen again because I'll have an archived version now in HD. So I'm super excited about it. Yay! So that is so great. And of course, if you guys want to watch them on YouNow or iTunes, if you're on, not YouNow, YouTube, thumbs up and subscribe on YouTube, or if you're in iTunes checking out any of our stuff, 5-star rating and a nice review. Of course, the most important thing you can do is become a patron. yourrealityrecaps.com/patron, or the little PayPal button on in the sidebar on the website. Yay! Okay. Lastly, because apparently only Parawolf is caring so far, if you guys have forgotten, there's the little banner on the side of our website when you're there that says send a question for our You Now shows. See? It looks like this. And if you guys do that, I can do stuff like play your messages like this.
What's up, Eric? And what's up, everybody in the chat rooms? This is Powerwolf, and this is so cool, and I can't wait to hear from Giselle and everyone else. Bye.
So, you guys need to start leaving your voicemail messages so we can play them on this show. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from you. And lastly, since you're here on You Now, make sure you guys become a fan. Become a fan. Click the little thing up top, or the little man with the plus head, or the other thing. You know, whatever. And tweet and megaphone it. Megaphone, square up arrow. Just not while that stupid thing is on the screen, because I hate it. I absolutely hate it. You can do it now. Yay! Because we have to talk about how right I am. Is Star Luna in here? Where's Star Luna? Star Luna. Oh, wait, hold on. Yes, okay. Thomas is annoying all of you. Oh, Thomas. Thomas. Goodbye. Okay, Thomas is gone. Eric is always right. Yes, I am. Thomas, go find a place that makes you happy. Thanks for becoming a fan, Brian. Thank you. Guys, seriously, I could literally care less if everybody came into this room and was like, you're gay, you're ugly, you're fat, I could really care less. I only care because they are annoying you guys in the chat room, and sometimes I don't see it. So just let me know and I'll block them. So, I was right, Julie's on the block. But, You guys are telling me some stuff that's honestly scaring me over on Twitter. Like, I do not like this news that you guys are telling me on Twitter. So, for example, let me pull up my little mentions. Oh, well, now we got, oh, you guys are so great clicking out megaphones. So, here we go. Here's, Crazy Chameleon who says, but the Rockstar Dentist and Steve have the best chance at a Final Four with James and Meg, which is true. Like, I agree. That could be, but where's the other one where you guys specifically told me? Was it Tiana? Johnny Mac and Steve are stupid for choosing Vanessa and the twins. I should have had it pulled up. I apologize. Somebody gave me like a good little note. Well, this is hard. Oh, here we go. Perfect. Thank you. It's from James Slopballs, and he says, Steve and Johnny Mac plan on how to get to the final three with Vanessa, and it includes Julia. Steve will use Julia as a partner, and Johnny Mac will use James. So, that scares the crap out of me. The crap. And yes, everyone, thank you. I know Steve gave us a shout out last night. So, oh my goodness, guys. Julia might stay, which would be the stupidest move. Like, you all agree, right? Stupidest move ever if Julia stays. Stupid. Hannah Barrett, what's my Twitter? At Reality Recaps. We're at Reality Recaps everywhere. YouTube and iTunes and Instagram, and if it's a social media site, we're at it. And honestly, you can find all of our social media sites just by going yourrealityrecaps.com/ the name of the social media site, and it'll bring you to us on that site. Right. Stupid. Richard, stupid. Hey, Miss Independent. I don't get it. Julia is just as big of a floater as Meg. I agree. 100% I agree. Hey, Sparkly Eye. I totally think it's stupid for Julia to stay, but I think that's what's going to happen at this point. Look, at this point, I agree with you guys. Right now, currently, the way things are going, 100%, it seems like Julia's going to stay. But you'll got to remember, we got 4 days. And I don't know what brain Steve is thinking with right now. But trust me, I'm going to hold on to hope, just the way I was right about Julia being on the block, Star Luna. And I think she's going to end up going out. And look, I even just heard, like I said, I had the feeds on before, Meg came out of the DR and she flat out says to James, this is kind of how I was telling you guys the way DR works, she flat out says to James, oh, they're telling me to start talking to Steve and Johnny Mac and saying, how could you do this to your little sister? How could you do... So they're like kind of giving her little bits of nuggets to use in this conversation, which is interesting. Because trust me, I will tell you again, production does not want Meg to go. And not because they love Meg, because they don't want the next 3 weeks to just be Austin and the twins and Vanessa. There needs to be a conflict and a back and forth in the house. Now, here's my other thought. If the DR is kind of suggesting ways to Meg to campaign, and then thus is my support of they want her to stay, I'm not ruling out that there could be some sort of a power put in now, before Thursday. Maybe a Pandora's box, maybe a power of Diamond Power veto. We got 4 days. If they really want to ensure Meg stays, they could drop something into the house right now. And it seems like Vanessa's not budging. Seems like she's stuck on what she wants to do. No more Fingergate. Crazy Cat says Pandora's Box. I heard Pandora's Box was tonight, Survivor fan. I will let you know, despite... Look, here's what I'll say. Here, Survivor fan, trust me. I know none of you have any reason to trust me, but just trust me with this. Anybody who would know if Pandora's Box is tonight would not risk their job to leak it on Twitter. So I don't think anybody who's saying it's tonight has any clue at all if it's tonight. Now, could they make educated guesses? Sure, they could. Showy for the rumors if I'm wrong. Oh, sorry, you mean. I thought it said showy. No. I'm just letting you know, Survivor fan, you can rumor it up all you want in here. I just don't want you guys to get your hopes up and, like, I see a lot of people on Twitter, like, pretending like they know stuff is fact, and they don't, and it just annoys me. Because if anybody knows it is fact, it's me, but I don't want to get people in trouble, so I just guess at stuff. If I worked at Big Brother, I'd make a fake official page just to leak rumors. If you worked for Big Brother, you would probably get in with people who you know had the ability to leak things out, but that were in no way, shape, or form connected to you, is what you would probably do. And then they would guess at stuff on, like, shows. Do I want a Pandora's box? I love a Pandora's box. I always want a Pandora's box. It can be fun, even if they don't even have to inject a power into the house for a Pandora's box to be funny. So, I mean, to be fun or good or powerful, I mean. I just like anything different. Just mix the house up already. Just mix it up already. I swear to God, I think I might take this camera and, like, move it right there. Like, move it off where I always have to look for everything because there's like 15 monitors over here. So now if you guys missed what happened this morning, I'll tell yous what happened this morning. Meg grew out of Vanessa's hat is what happened. Like, as you can see right there, she kind of just sprouted right out, or, you know, she was getting sucked in. I believe I said she was being sucked in. I actually enjoyed this camera shot, to be completely honest. She was up there pleading to Vanessa, please, please don't put me up, Vanessa. But of course, Vanessa's like, I have to, it's best for my game. Meg was, of course, all crying, but then who's gonna eat the gummy bears? Who's gonna eat the Sour Patch Kids? There's still gumdrops. What about the gumdrops? Who's gonna eat the gumdrops? Stuff like Vanessa's like, I'm sorry, Meg, I'm sorry. Even our poor little Jamesy, I have to say, I felt bad. Even our poor little James was crying. Like, everybody was crying this morning. Like, oh, Meg's gonna go up. Let's all cry. Meg's crying. He's crying. Everybody's crying this morning. It's so weird, these people. It's just a game. Lois says, oh, today is Therapy Monday. Well, that would be tonight. That would be tonight. Jason says Vanessa will not open Pandora's box unless they make it look like Mel could be in there. I got news for you. I agree with you, Jason. Blind men are up. I think if there was ever a case where somebody did not open Pandora's box, I think Derek would have been someone not to open Pandora's box, and I think now Vanessa is someone who would not open Pandora's box. And honestly, the fans would lose their mind. Could you guys imagine if there was a Pandora's box and Vanessa refused to open it? That, like, fans would lose their mind. Oh, puppy lover, your real name's Vanessa. Awesome. Survivor fan, I agree, though. She's a gambler. So part of me thinks the gambler in her would want to open that box. She's also smart enough to understand the way production works in this game. So I think she knows she's in the perfect position. She has everybody where she wants them. The only real option is for something bad to happen by her opening that box. I think she's smart enough to realize that. So I have a feeling she wouldn't do it. Lois said she's a gambler. She may open it. She may. I mean, we won't know. I would love for them to do it just so we could see. I think it would be so amazing. It'd be so amazing to see if she does it or not. Okay, so after Meg goes up, she's pleading with her. James also before that went and, made his plea. He was like, I will do anything. We will throw an HOH, whatever you need. Austin also told Meg last night, you need to go to Vanessa and tell her you're willing to throw an HOH. Like, Austin was even trying to help Meg out, which was a little bit interesting to me. So I don't know why Vanessa is so hell bent on making sure Meg goes. Other than, yes, she doesn't want her dragged to the final two. That could be a real roadblock for her getting to the final two. But you would think Vanessa would be remembering, you were the target last week, honey. You're only not the target right now because you're in power. Hey, by Dumbledore and Dumb and Dumber. They were coming after you last week. And if you take one of them out now, you'd be in power. You'd be in power with your Meg and your James and your Johnny Mac and your Steve, but I don't know anymore. It's so confusing, guys. Why didn't Vanessa get a penalty nomination for offering bribes? Goalie Mom wants to know. Because here's the thing, Goalie Mom. Production is only going to enforce things that, they're only going to enforce things that help their storyline or that push a specific story forward. They only have a certain amount of time in a week, basically 3 hours, but then more like, in reality, 2.5 hours, and then with competitions, let's just knock it down to an hour. So basically I have an hour of actual storytelling time in a week. So unless giving her penalty nominations in some way pushes the story forward that they need to tell, they're not going to do it. They're just not. Sorry. But, or not but, and they're giving her a winner's edit. I said this the other day. We saw Meg and James upstairs crying, trying to save each other. They didn't show the next scene, although you guys did say they could still show it on Wednesday. But so far, they haven't showed the next scene of Vanessa and Steve laughing about it, thinking how funny it was that they were crying over the game and trying to save each other. So it's kind of interesting. My Don Draper says, Eric and my reality recaps peeps, I love you, but I have to motor. Damn meeting at work. Oh, bye, love you. I'll be back tonight. Don't worry, I'll be back tonight. Vanessa's power is over and Meg needs to go for votes. I completely agree, Summer. That is, if you saw what I said in that tweet, I said, don't cry, Meg and James. You're campaigning to the wrong person. You need Steve and Johnny Mac. You still have 4 days. So bye. You're done talking to Vanessa. Oh, by the way, special breaking news. Andy just texted me right before I went live. Andy will be the guest on the next show. So Wednesday night before Big Brother. I actually think we might go at what time does that one start? I think 8 o'clock. So maybe we'll start at 6:30. So we have an hour and a half with Andy. But it's definitely Andy for Wednesday's show. I can confirm that now 100%, and I believe Thursday's show will be Amanda. Just so you guys know. Yay! Okay, just didn't want to forget to tell you. And I'll tweet it out too. Bye, Hannah. Bye. Okay, I thought she got it for sleeping on the floor. You thought what? You thought Vanessa, Lina, got a penalty nom for sleeping on the floor? I don't think so. Sweet Shelly says, oh, I feel like anyone sitting next to Vanessa other than Meg should win. Really, Sweet Chelly? Now that to me, Sweet Chelly, means you are a bitter juror. You are a bitter banana juror. Because you can hate Vanessa, although you really shouldn't, it's just a game. But you can really dislike her personality, but you gotta at least admit she played the best game. The best game. Survivor fan says, Meg does sleep a lot and stuff, but one of 3 key points in Big Brother is social game. And from what I see, Meg has an underrated and good social game. Sure, if you mean people like her, so if that's all we're basing social game on, it would actually be interesting to see what Andy thinks of this, because a lot of people say Andy's game was all a social game into the end. So yes. Yes, you are correct. Meg has a good social game. Jason says HOH last Thursday to Monday. After that, just a house guest with a private room. Correct, 100%. What about Mikey that Jeff was talking about? I don't know what that means. Jason says, if the twins and Vanessa are the final 3, Vanessa would be like, what? You're not taking me to final 2? Of course, they would be stupid. Anybody would be stupid to bring Meg to to bring Vanessa to final 3. I really think it's not going to be a bitter jury. And again, we have mentioned this. Whoever gets there, Vanessa's speech needs to be, who do you want to say you lost to? Do you want to say you lost to someone that got a whole ton of people out? If you're all bitter at me, so then I'm the reason you're all in there. So do you want to say you lost to the person that basically put everybody in jury and was the mastermind of the game? Or do you want to say you lost to Meg? Or Austin? Or Julia? I think she's going to have a good argument. Deb says she sticks to her clique and she doesn't really venture away from them. And I'm assuming you're talking about Meg, and you're correct. Miss Independent says people liking her is not a social game. Yeah, I mean, and you're right. I think a social game is more, you have to be friendly with everybody. You need everybody liking you. Goalie Mom says, I would love for James to tell Steve and Johnny Mac he's aligning with the Austwins and target them if Meg goes home. They have to. 100%, that's what has to happen. Vanessa would expect one twin not to bring the other. Well, I don't think she thinks that at all. Hilnia says, Jeff Weldon wanted you to talk to Mikey, who was going to spill the tea on Austin. Is he coming on? Thank you for filling me in on that. I will talk to him pretty much. Right now, we are jam-packed this week with guests. But yes, I'm going to look into making that happen. Oh, Sweet Chili says I win. Thanks, Sweet Chili. Hey, how you doing from your biggest fan? Eli Lugo. I don't know what you're talking about, because from what I can see, Kyle Stewart's my biggest fan up top. Kyle Stewart is right up there. It says he is. And I forgot to say, if you guys have your daily allowance of thumbs up, I'm not all about begging you guys for likes and gold bars and all that stuff, and totally save your money. If you have to pay for anything, you don't have to do it. But if you have the free thumbs up, it really helps us if we get to at least 1,000 likes on a show. And you all get like 430 a day. I should at least get 100. Johnny Mac and Steve will be put up again. They need to make a move. Deb, they do. They so do. Oh, love Lockdown. I love your name, and thanks for becoming a fan. And you too, Ninjazrul, or Kinjazrul. I don't know why Steve and Johnny Mac are not trying to make a move right now. Like, honest to God, I don't get it. Other than, I think they're smart enough to know no move really matters until Wednesday night, Thursday. And we don't really know what they're thinking until we get to hear their diary rooms anyway. So what I'm hoping is everybody's just trying to keep the peace today, tomorrow, the next day, and then everything is going to flip on Wednesday night, Thursday. That's a best case scenario. They are followers, not leaders. Totally, Deb. Hey, Nikki. Nikki Cochran says, oh boy. Sorry, chat room just jumped Nikki. Okay, we all know Dr. Will come in and set the jury straight. Of course Dr. Will is going to come in and set the jury straight, Nikki. 100%. Ninja Rules says, does Vanessa realize the Austwins need to be broken up? Yes, she does. She does realize that. Oh, thank you guys for the likes. And Miss Independent, thank you. Princessia says, Eli has the same last name as me. Awesome. Sorry, I don't have the ability to talk and read what you guys are saying at the same time. So sometimes I pick the wrong thing to read. Everyone is scared of Vanessa. Jason, I don't think everybody is scared of Vanessa. I don't think everybody is scared of Vanessa. No. Thanks for becoming a fan, Jamie. Hannah Barrett says, I want Steve out. I want Steve out. He does no damage control. Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't at all. You're correct. Jason says, Derek said on Thursday, Derek said Thursday never really changed. Wednesday was the speak up day in the game. Yeah, but that was more on Derek's cast. That was more Derek's season where Derek controlled everything. This season is not really like that. Because on Derek's season, twins would have never made it into the house. On Derek's season, there wouldn't have been a power of 3 running the house the whole time. Austwins are saying the game is unfortunate. I don't know what that means. Oh, thanks for becoming a fan, Hungry. And Hannah Barrett, I thought you were already a fan. Yes, Matthew. Yes, Dylan. Now become a fan or I'm blocking you and booting you. Steve and Johnny Mac may just quit, may just being quiet now because they know Vanessa is a powder keg. Yeah, Jackie, 100%. But her power's over. The second that nomination ceremony happened, all Vanessa's power went out the window. So here's the thing. That's why I think now the dialogue's going to start to change. Of course everybody is going to keep telling Vanessa what they want to hear right now or before this POV ceremony, because she had the power to nominate any single one of them that she wanted. So there you go. Okay, yes, guys, I will block them. Goodbye. Have a fun life. Bye, Matthew. And who's their other one? Ashleigh. Bye, Ashleigh. Have a fun life. Come back when you're an adult. Okay, bye. Okay, Valentine. Oh, I love you, Valentine. Thanks. Jess Penguin says, but I still think Steve and John need Vanessa to stay and have a chance against the Austwins. All right, wait, hold on, Penguin. You think Steve and John need Vanessa to stay? Well, I'm not saying Vanessa should go at all. I don't want Vanessa to go. All I'm saying is Steve and James need to vote out Julia and keep Meg. Then Steve, James, Johnny Mac, and Meg all can be the foursome. And then it can be them versus the Austwins or Austin and Liz and Vanessa, and we can have a power flip for at least 2 weeks. We can at least have a little back and forth for 2 weeks, because here's the thing. If Meg goes, we'll talk about what's going to happen if Meg goes. Oh, no, Ashley, I'm sorry. I wasn't blocking you, love. It wasn't you. It was another one. And you know me, I probably read the name wrong. Yes, I am married. There's my ring. Lois says, get Liz out, then Austin will wait to be evicted. Oh my god. You guys are amazing with the likes. Thank you so incredibly much. Ba, 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 ba. No, it wasn't that Ashley a survivor. King Jazz Rule says, Liz is holding Austin and Julia together. Well, of course Liz is. I mean, of course Liz is. It's in Liz's best interest to hold both of them together, so she's 100% going to. Oh my god, Nikki Cochran, we have 2,433 fans. If we got to, when we get, and hopefully it will be today, to 2,500 fans, we're going to have a swag party. We're going to have a swag party. Giveaway swaggy party. Lina says, they should be loves, not likes, because we love you. Aw, thanks, Lina. I don't know why I'm having such difficulty reading stuff today. Just Penguin says, who do you think will have the bigger meltdown if Liz or Austin is on the block? Liz, 100%. She's gonna be like, oh, Austin, you have to sacrifice yourself for me. Austin, start getting penalty noms. I will tell you right now what will happen. And markety mark my words, where's Star Luna? Knock knock, Star Luna. Liz will tell Austin to start racking up the penalty noms if they're on the block together. Because Meg knows, I mean, Liz would know that they would probably vote her out. Because I'm going to then assume that Vanessa is running the show and she's going to feel like she has a better chance to beat Austin than Liz. So Liz will flat out tell Austin, start racking up those penalty noms. I need you to have at least 7. And you know Austin will do it. He will do it. If ever anybody was going to do it, that boy will do it. He will start breaking stuff. I mean, there's no more have-nots, so it would be hard for him to get the penalty noms that way. Nader Job, we're talking about Big Brother right now. But we talk about other shows, too. Oh, Kyle, thanks for the... Kyle, you don't need to spend money on anything. So that was very nice of you, Kyle, but you don't need to do that. Save your money. If you have free likes, use those. But thanks. You're very nice, Kyle. Everyone should become a fan. Yes, if you guys are not a fan, become a fan. Please, it really, really, really helps support our shows. And megaphone, too. You know the little megaphone over there, down there, or the square and the up arrow? Click those and tweet out and tell everybody, hey, we're live. If you already did it before, don't do it again. We need the people who haven't done it to do it. Michelle says, no way James doesn't win HOH next week. Well, remember, there's basically 2 HOHs. We're having the live show with the double elimination. That's the one that James is going to win. And look, I will, again, make an Eric prediction. I need someone to start writing down all the Eric predictions so we know. If Vanessa... Well, let me say this. Dear house guest, your only chance, and I mean only chance, to get Vanessa out is to get her out on Thursday during a double elimination. If you give her any time to talk, if you give her any time to strategize and flip people, they're gonna flip. You got 0 chance. You need it to be a live elimination show where she has no chance to talk to anybody other than 1 minute and no one's gonna buy it. Then she's gone. So I will say this, here's my prediction. If Vanessa makes it through Thursday, which right now she is set up to, Vanessa won this game. Won the game, hands down. If she makes it through the last double elimination, and she's just cruising on, she has 4 days to talk people out of evicting her from here to the end of the season, she won the game. Their last chance on Thursday to get out Vanessa. Mark my words. Yep, see, Anne says exactly. I hope people realize that. Percy agrees. Leah agrees. Oh, thanks for becoming a fan, Janelle. And Jersey Babe. And Emily, thanks for becoming fans, guys. That really helps us out. Jacob's Energy says, even if she is in the final 4 with the Austwins, what do you mean? Sweet Shelley, yeah, it's game over. She won. Please God, John. Percy says, please God. God? You should have said, Vanessa. Please God, Vanessa. Let Johnny Mac or Steve win. But not right now, Percy. Right now, Johnny Mac and Steve, as of this moment in the house, want to do exactly what Vanessa wants them to do, which is get out Meg. So no, the only chance as of this moment right now for Vanessa going home is James. And I even think James is still sipping the frickin' Vanessa Kool-Aid. I heard him talking on the feeds last night. We even saw it on the show. He believes the solo dolo crap. He's telling Meg, she's alone in this game like us, Meg. Meg, she's alone in this game like us. No, she's not. P.S. You're have-nots and on the block. You know what she's done to you every time she's been in power. But for some reason, you keep believing the shit she's throwing in your face. You don't get it. I don't get it. What are we talking about, Molly? Big Brother, 17. It's literally right there. There's the words. He totally bought it. He totally bought it. Eric, you need to go and give the house guest a talking to. I give it to him after the season. And I try and give it to him a little bit on our shows, and I try and be funny. But then when I talk to them, like, not on camera, that's when I get full Eric. You know, when I do all my, like, and I can't believe that when you just blah, 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 blah. And then, like, after I do that whole thing, I'm always like, and I apologize because I was not in the house and have absolutely no idea how that must have been for you. So you can disregard everything I just said as if I even know what your experience was like. And sometimes people love it and they find it funny, like the Gina Maries, the Amandas, the Andys, the Christines, the Derricks, and then sometimes the people are like, oh, we're never coming on your show again. Michelle says, well, she's convinced James that they are helping each other, but that she's on the bottom of the Ostwins list. Well, here's the thing. She is on the bottom of the Ostwins list. And she was on their hit list last week. And we just need Vanessa to realize it. And look, production is very smart. Vanessa is really smart. Production is really smart. You know who else is really smart? The psychologists and psychiatrists or whatever that work behind the scenes. They know the things to say if they want to get Vanessa going down that correct path. They could drop. We all know Vanessa's very much into signs. If you guys missed it earlier in the season, one of Vanessa's points she made to Austin was when he got his HOH picture, he was sticking a pose. He was sticking a cheerleader pose with his gay friends, and the picture was upside down. And Vanessa was convinced that was a sign from his family to stick with the gays in the house. Okay. So she's big on signs. So I'm sure they could start pushing her into thinking what they want to. And again, look, I will be floored if they don't. Because if production doesn't get involved in some way right now, we are looking at 3 weeks of the Austin and Twin show. And here's what's really sad about that. I honestly think if they remain in power and if they remain in the house, they will evict, there's a really good chance they could evict Vanessa. So, or at least not bring her to the final 2. Like, she can make it all the way to the end and then right before final 2 not get there. Thanks for becoming a fan, Kelly and Hunter. Thanks, guys. I have to stop saying I hate how I keep saying I just need to read a question. You know what it is? I don't want dead air because of when when you play this back in like iTunes and it's the audio version. I hate when there's dead air. So, I'll make my new It's hard to watch the live feeds. I completely agree. Lois says, "Will you have Audrey back on the show before it ends? You kind of miss her. If you guys want Audrey, sure. I'll bring Audrey back on." Emily says, "Do the twins go on the block as a pair?" I guess it depends who's the ones putting them up. Survivor fan says, "Maybe if they play country music, she will take it as a sign to align with James." Maybe, Survivor fan, maybe. Sweet Chili says, "Oh my god, could you imagine if she was evicted at 3? That would suck. That would really suck. And here's why that would really suck. The person that goes out at 3, I don't think does not get a Julie interview on the show. They get no jury time. They almost just become irrelevant in people's minds because they never got any goodbye. It was like they were just there and then they're gone. Because who was number 3 last year? Okay, I do remember. It was Victoria, right? Okay, who was number 3 the year before that? I have no idea. And that's like the top 3 of Big Brother. Oh, Spencer. Okay. See, I never would have remembered Spencer was number 3. Aw, cupcakes. Okay, well, have fun. Come back again. Be a fan. Claire, what did you miss? No, not much. Just that I was right and Star Luna was wrong and Julia's on the block. But it's looking like she might stay. Danielle and BB4. Oh, God, Danielle was the worst in BB14. The worst. Worst. Of all that could be the worst, she was that. Nikki says Janelle was third twice, but she was good. That's true. Janelle was. But that was back in the day, Nikki, when people played this game and wanted competitors in and wanted to go far with competitors. That was the height of the floaters, grab your life vest craze in times. Now it seems like a floater game, which again is not really a floater game, is kind of more of the strategy, and you kind of get the competitors out early, and the people that lay low get farther in the game these days. Danielle makes my blood boil. I hear you, Lois. Me too. I could not stand her. Angel Chick says, her face stuff she does in the mirror when she puts on... Oh, you hated her. Yeah. I get it. Can you bring Janelle on the show? Janelle might be hard to get on the show, but I do know that she likes us and likes our shows, so I actually will write that down. We've never had Janelle on. It's a good point. I'm writing it down. Look, I'm really writing it. I'll actually see if Janelle wants to come on. That's great. That's good. Adam was third in 13. Well, all right. So you guys remember. I mean, you know I have no memory. I take it back. I guess I'm totally wrong there. Kyle, for 1 second. I saw you said for 1 second. Hi, Whitney. Everybody, Whitney's here. That's Jamesy's friend from last week's episode. He did it, Whitney. He did not use it on Meg. Yay! He didn't use it. He saved himself. He did it for the children, Whitney. He did it for his daughter, thank God. Because I would have had to smack that boy. I'm excited. No slaps for him. I know. No slaps for him now. Survivor fan says, going to watch a new season of Big Brother. Any suggestions? I've only seen 15, 16, and 8. This is my name. It isn't Big Brother Fan XD. Survivor fan, I say 12. 12 was one of my favorite seasons, but I know a lot of people hated it. But if you want my vote, I say 12. 6 was good too. 6 and 7 were also good. Yes, I agree. Aw, thanks for becoming a fan, Ashley. Yes, if you guys are not fans, consider becoming a fan. Don't consider it. Just do it. Especially if you want us to do backyard interviews live on You Now, we really need to up our number of fans. So make it happen, everybody. It's up to you. Go grab your grandma's phone. Go grab your grandma's phone. Fan me on it. Hi, Grandma. Vanessa needs a new hat. Aw, thanks, guys. Love you, Percy. Okay, so look. Do you guys in the chat room think there is any way that anybody but James puts up Vanessa Thursday night? Do you guys think there is anybody else who put up Vanessa? You let me know, chat room. Interested to see what you think, and then I'll tell you my theory of how Thursday night's going to play out. Percy, Vanessa needs an... You're right, Percy. That was harsh. You cannot like her gameplay, but you shouldn't bash on her looks or stuff like that. Sparkly Eye, nope. Only way is if Julia's voted out. Right. I kind of totally agree with you on that one, Sparkly Eye. Survivor fan, I think Liz and Julia would put her... You think Liz and Julia would put her up? Okay, that's interesting. Nope, they're idiots. I kind of agree with you, Crafty Chick. Nikki Cochran, I think Johnny Mac would backdoor Vanessa out of spite. Let me think about that. Johnny Mac would backdoor Vanessa out. No, I don't think he would. Because, look, if Johnny Mac was going down that train of thought, he would be on that train of thought already, and saving Julia right now would not even really be an option for him. I think he is so far away from that train of thought, I don't think he would go down that route. Kyle says, Eric, what's the highest likes you've ever gotten in a show before? I think 12,000. I think 12,000 is the highest amount of likes we've ever gotten. Martin Renna says, do you do cartoon impressions? I'm just going to go with no. I'm just going to go with no, I don't. I don't. I don't know if you consider Johnny Mac like that, but that was even horrible. That was like a horrible Johnny Mac, because he's kind of like a cartoon. He's kind of like a Muppet. So that's kind of a little bit like, I'm going to run your face. I'm going to run your face. And we already know, I've already said it a million times, why does he have such shaky hands? I'm just saying, if he's a dentist, why does he have such shaky hands? This is an afternoon crew, so I'm thinking we usually do our shows late at night. Maybe afternoon crew, you haven't heard my theory. But our little Johnny Mac has some awfully shaky hands for a dentist. Just saying. Would not want those hands coming at my face with a needle. Or a drill. Open up and like, no. 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 No, and Trar. Wouldn't want it. Hasn't Steve drunk the Vanessa juice? He has, but I'm hoping that stuff's gonna wear off. It has to. Ooh, Kim is bored. Look at you. Kim says Johnny Mac's hands can be all over me. All right, Kim. I'll be Kim, next time you need a root canal, you go right to that Johnny Mac. You let him just go right for your little roots with it. I would almost rather have Austin's hands in my mouth, and think about that one. Jacob's Energy, would you go on Big Brother if you had the chance? I did, and clearly the answer is no. They only have, no. Nikki Cochran, I know Nikki Cochran, that's crazy. Whitney P, get him, Kim. I'll put in a good word with his brother Joe. Do it. Do it. So who do I want to win? I want James or Vanessa to win, and even though Whitney's in the room and she knows I love me some James, I would have to say I would want Vanessa to win just a little. Well, as of right now, there is still enough time for James to do a lot of damage in this game. I just think at this moment right now, Vanessa has kind of manipulated and done more than James has done. So personally, I think Vanessa should win as of right now. James should be America's favorite player. But if he gets Vanessa out in this double elimination, come on, James, do it for the children. Then James deserves to win 1,000,000%. Well, there would be no way for Vanessa to win because she'd be out of the game. A3 Ali X3 says, any advice for anxiety? In all honesty, I have a lot of advice for anxiety. As somebody that dealt with it for like a super duper long time. But here's what I would say to you. My number one tip and my best piece of advice is don't go on YouNow chat rooms looking for advice on how to deal with anxiety. Talk to a parent or a professional or a doctor or someone that's a real person in front of you in your life. That's what you could do. And seriously, like, I'm not trying to make a joke or say that you are, you know, you want help from a real person. Don't look for it online. And yes, anxiety sucks. Believe me, I never left my house for 4 years. I get it. Therapy session again. No, Giselle. No, Giselle. Here's what we're going to do. And I'll tell you guys all right now. I'll give you guys a little bit of a spoiler. Because we got about 3 weeks left of Big Brother. And then, oh no, what are we going to talk about? So I think we're going to stick with, we're basically doing one of these every day, talking about Big Brother. We're going to keep it going. The ones that we do at night, because they can go longer. We've almost been going an hour now. But the ones we do at night, we kind of spend like the last half hour talking about whatever. But once Big Brother is over, I think we're going to devote, like, Monday to Friday, we'll do a YouNow every single day, like, every single night. And maybe, like, one day we'll talk about Survivor. The next day we'll talk about Amazing Race. Like, we'll come on after that night's show. And then we'll have one day where it's like a free-for-all. Like, it's like a free-for-all. We'll talk about it. We'll have a party night. Maybe on Friday nights. We'll make Friday fun day. But whatever, we're still working out. I gotta see what you guys want. We got 3 weeks to figure that out. If you do Amazing Race, I might start watching again. Honestly, me too, BB Ghost. I called off Amazing Race 2 years ago. I totally stopped watching it because I thought the whole damn thing was rigged. And by thought, I mean know for a fact. Yeah, I can't wait to watch Scream Queens. Maybe we need to make, like, one night of the week a night where we talk about, like, the horror shows, like Scream Queens, American Horror Story, like anything that's scary. We'll make that one night of the week. And, of course, you guys know we're going to have our Halloween special, our Christmas special. I think we're going to do awards at the end of the year this year. So we have, like, a ton planned. Become a patron. YourRealityKids.com/patron. That's what makes it happen. I should say that's the plans. Depends on if we have enough patrons or donations to keep us up and running. I stopped watching Amazing Race after hearing the way it was produced. Well, Top Fan Award. Yes, Kyle, you are the top fan. You are the top fan. You get a cute little crown. Kim is right. It is so easy to become a patron. You just donate like $1 a show. Have I watched Marriage Boot Camp ever? No, I have never ever watched Marriage Boot Camp. Big Bro Chad. Steve, aren't you glad we're in an alliance? Hey! Steve, I gotta take this damn sticker off already. Guys, I have Steve's Alliance member right here. Coming to you live from Steve's Alliance member. Steve's playing a great game. Steve's playing a great game, guys. Don't be mean about Steve. P.S. He's not gay, in case you're wondering. He just made this hole in my mouth this shape for no particular reason. Oh, couples therapy is the... I bet it is. Oh, I bet it is. Answer me. I'm serious. OMFG. Mana, it sounds like you're having a temper tantrum, so. Yeah, thanks for inviting people, Kristen. Who will stay longer, Steve or his alliance member, the Orange? Thank you, Mana. My eyes are beautiful. I agree with you. Thank you. Now behave. Sweet Shelly. Okay, Eric, I'm off to work before I get in trouble. Bye. Bye, Sweet Shelly. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, we're going to start wrapping up. We're going to start rippity wrapping up. Kyle, what about $1 Million Listing New York? Oh, love $1 Million Listing New York. I think we should devote one night to Bravo. I'm going to see what you guys want. You guys will let me know. As soon as Big Brother ends, we'll do a big You Now where we decide what You Now shows we do each night. I'll do a show Monday to Friday night on You Now, and I'll let you guys decide. We could devote like one night to Bravo, one night to Survivor, one night to Amazing Race, one night to like scary shows like Horror Story, and then one night to like everything else. We'll figure it out. Yay, we're trending. That's why you guys should become a fan. That's why you guys should become a fan. All right, so we've been doing our Big Brother talk for the past hour. I say we wrap it up. Last 10 minutes, we'll talk about whatever you guys want. So I reeled all of my Big Brother stuff. If you guys have any Big Brother questions or there's anything you want to talk about, now's your time. We got 10 minutes. Survivor fan says, American Horror Story Hotel got canceled due to creative differences from what I heard, but again, it's just rumors. I can 100% confirm for you that is just rumor. I know producers on that show, and it is not canceled. Low esteem. Don't throw the orange out, replace it, and see if it rots before Steve is evicted. That's true. That's true. I'm not going to throw this orange out. I am going to eat it. It's still totally good. It's not even close to bad yet. Have you sold your soul to the Bachelor franchise yet? I do not cover The Bachelor, Percy, but Dana does. Dana, the person that covered Big Brother Canada with John, she used to do Bachelor and Bachelorette shows. She actually took this season off because it just came right off of the heels of Big Brother Canada, and then we had to start up Big Brother US, so she just took this season of doing shows off, but she's still writing blogs, so yeah. We cover a ton of stuff on our website. We don't just cover Big Brother. We cover Bachelor, Bachelorette, RuPaul, a ton of Bravo shows. We have podcasts. We have other live shows. We cover the Canadian versions of Amazing Race and Big Brother. Like so much on our website. We don't just do Big Brother. Do I think Steve's win in double elimination hurts his game? No, don't. Glee is one of my favorites of all time. Me too, Kim. It's mine too. Lois, when you didn't leave the house for 4 years, was it difficult to even get out of bed and shower? In the beginning, but that's kind of just depression. I think depression just keeps people in bed a lot. Who's excited about Ben Higgins? I don't know who Ben Higgins is. I'm going to guess it's somebody on You Now, though. Eric also loves Lost. I do. I love Lost. I love Lost. I love Glee. I love Buffy. Survivor fan says America's Next Top Model, yay or nay? I'm going to say nay. However, tomorrow night, everyone, we might have somebody on from America's Next Top Model. Not this current season, like 2 seasons ago. Better tune in tomorrow night. Make sure you're a fan. Agoraphobia. Yeah, Kyle, agoraphobia is rough. The New Bachelor. The New Bachelor is Ben Higgins. See, I don't know. I don't like Bachelor. I don't like it. But okay, yeah. I mean, Dana's definitely covered. It's on the website. If you go to yourrealityrecaps.com/roses, you can see all of our Bachelor and Bachelorette content. Did I watch the VMAs? Oh, I did. I mean, not really. I didn't watch the show. I watched the performances this morning. I love Miley Cyrus. I hate the song. Like, I don't even get what was happening with that song, but I love that she had all the queens from RuPaul's Drag Race as her dancers. Miss Independent, you don't like Bachelor either. Yeah, it's just so boring. Oh, Nettie Ann says Dana's blogs are great. I know they are. Ooh, thoughts on the VMAs. I thought it was good. I thought they were good. I mean, it's changed so much. For me, when I was little, I used to love the VMAs, but I always thought one thing. If the VMAs are on, it means school starts next week. So it was always like, ooh, I would be so excited for the VMAs, but then I'd be like, oh God, school starts next week. Like, that's all I ever think when I see the VMAs. Do I like The Walking Dead? I do, but I just watch it here and there whenever I happen to catch it. I don't love it. I haven't seen every episode. I barely know what's going on in it. The Nikki Miley moment was staged. Oh yeah, the Nikki and Miley apparently had a fight. Of course that was staged. Don't eat Steve's orange. Okay, I won't. When I was little, there was no MTV, says Esra. I got news for you. Same here. When I was little, and people don't believe me about this, when I was born, it was like only 2 years before did color TV happen. When I was little, we had the TV in our house that didn't have the remote, and you had to go up to the TV and change the dial. Oh, I am that old. Do you watch Scream? If you do, who do you think is the killer? Is Scream on MTV right now? Did I miss Scream? I've been waiting for Scream on MTV. Damn it. Do I like Orange is the New Black? Oh my god, it is on. Okay, I need to go. I'm going to write that down. I want to make sure I record Scream, because that I would want to say. That's my show. Yes, it is. Crap. How long has it been on? Have I missed a whole ton of it? Oh, the season finale's tomorrow? Great. So I missed the whole season. Awesome. Crap. All right. Hopefully I can hopefully I can borrow it from the internet. Great. Nobody ruin it for me. If anybody ruins it for me, I'm not going to watch it. And we could totally talk about that when we talk about Scream Queens and American Horror Story. It's only 10 episodes. Awesome. Good. Percy, and you call myself a recapper. Yes, Percy. I don't know if you heard all the shows that we're covering, but it's hard enough to be on top of all these. Damn Big Brother sucks the life out of me. Damn show that's on 24 hours a day and every 5 minutes something changes. That's why I only sleep 4 hours a day. Kaylee Howell says, you have missed everything. I know. As soon as Big Brother ends, then I catch up on everything. Jackie Knows says, we didn't have color TV till I was a teenager, so I wasn't impressed by Wizard of Oz till I got older. Aw, Jackie. Bye, Hannah Barrett. See you tonight. Hi, Christina. We love our BB, though. Yeah, we do. But please answer me about Orange is the New Black. Madison, I did. I don't watch it. I don't watch it. I can't spoil anything. I don't watch it. And I will say this. Chatty Room and all you people in here. Well, I'll wait and see if anybody does it. Because if I say what I'm going to say, then people might start doing it. So I won't even say it unless I see somebody do it. Forget it. Kyle says, Eric, you mentioned last time that there were links for the feeds where I could watch since I can't get it in Canada. Do you have the link? It's a blog on our website. I don't specifically have the link. Here's what you do. Tweet at dgoodyear1975. So tweet at dgoodyear1975. It's Dana. And ask her for the link to it, and she'll link it to you. Aw, thank you, Survivor Fan. Survivor Fan, I can't... Oh, wait, maybe I can. Copy link. There you go, Kyle. Yep, dgoodyear1975. Okay, perfect. Thanks, Survivor Fan. I will totally check those out. Bye, Jomo. Yeah, we're going to wrap up. We're going to totally wrap up. What's your favorite season of American Horror Story? I like last season. I don't like it when they're super bloody, gory, tortury. It's like I didn't like that one when she had the people in the attic. I don't like that. And like I watched it, but I don't like it. I like last season. Missed most of the GM show last night. Is she coming back? Everybody did, Jason. Something was wrong with You Now, and it kept ending our show, and it was a nightmare. Everybody missed it. Yes, she's coming back. Aw, Giselle, they had a good clown last season. Yes, they did. And that clown didn't bother me because it's so cute. Don't go, I just got here. Star Luna! You can catch it on YouTube. I'm sorry, Star Luna. Don't worry. We talked about how right I was, but only a little bit. Only a little bit, Star Luna. I know, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta go. I got jobs to do. I got jobs to do. Maybe if more of you became fans or were patrons or made PayPal donations, I would be able not to have to work 2 other jobs. But I do. Yep, follow Reality Recaps on YouTube. We're Reality Recaps everywhere. If you go to yourrealityrecaps.com / the name of anything, so / YouTube, / Twitter, / Facebook, / Pinterest, / whatever, it'll bring you to us on that social media site. Yep, and of course you can see all of our Big Brother content at yourrealityrecaps.com / Big Brother. You can just check out all of our content at yourrealityrecaps.com. If you want to see these shows archived, head over to yourrealityrecaps.com / younowshows. And become a patron, like I said, yourrealityrecaps.com / patron, or make a donation on PayPal. The link is in the sidebar of our website. Both of those things keep us bringing you guys stuff all the time. And remember, when you're over on the website, totally leave your voicemail messages, because then I can play them on this show. Like here's a new one from Powerwolf you guys haven't heard yet.
Eric, the amazing has happened. James won the power of motherfucking veto and outreached Vanessa in time to get it from her. Woohoo!
See, that could totally be you guys. So click on the banner if you go over to the website and leave us a voicemail. I will totally play them during the shows. Do I accept Bitcoins for donations? I don't think so. We almost have 5,000 likes. Oh my god, guys. I freaking love you all. Thank you so much. I hope none of you are spending your money on it, though. Like, it is totally awesome to give us likes, but we don't get anything if you spend your money. So you don't have to be spending your money. If you have the free likes, that's totally awesome, and I really appreciate it. Thanks, guys, so much. Thank you. Rhea, you never read my comments. Well, I guess you can't say that anymore. I'm 15 without a credit card. Survivor fan, don't you worry about it. I love you being here. You participate in stuff. You tweet out in megaphone. Thank you. That is super helpful. All right, everybody. We will be back later tonight. Check out the website. Check out all the stuff. I love you guys so much. Thanks for getting us to 5,000. I hear Charlie barking and attacking somebody, so I need to go see what that's about. I can't say goodbye to all of you. My dog is freaking out. I don't know if you hear it. I love you guys all. I will see you all tonight. Bye, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the likes. Check out our website. Love you guys. Thank you. Go do something nice for somebody today. Love you guys. Bye.